Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. His team within striking distance late in the season. This manager tries to light a fire in his locker room.
For baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Gio Gonzalez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Gonzalez has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hit high and deep to left field. Superbone ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again. 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And that one skips across home plate and misses badly.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no. Ready for another chance. Three-finger Superbone.
Left fielder, three-finger Superbone.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. And here now is Wilmer Difo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-1 home.
Wilmer Difo.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, three-finger Superbone. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the ball in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Settling in now, three-finger Superbone. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Cowan comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Cameron Maben now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Superbone, the runner at second with 1 away.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Lucas Sims gets the call to pitch here. 13-3 the final score. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The next to bat for Atlanta, 3-finger Superbone. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Morant rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Now that's popped up. Cisneros is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Nick Castellanos.
Lifted in the air out to left. Superbone is there, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. 3-finger Superbone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. 3-finger Superbone.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Superbone.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So no runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again. 3-finger Superbone. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Goodwin is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone sprinting after it. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, 3-finger Superbone. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Castellanos going back, still going back, and they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call... Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Matt Wisler earns the victory.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
From Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This game is rolling right along as we move in.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Three-fingered Superbone comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here you go. Let it fly.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
It's really important to be a second base.
Gavin Cecchini next.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is camped under this one. One down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, three-fingered Superbone.
Three-finger Superbone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Popped him up. Peterson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
0-2, here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Superbone is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, three-finger Superbone. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Atlanta post road win number 40 on the year. Nate Carnes wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ralph Ludwig earns the save out of the bullpen. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Stay tuned. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, three-finger Superbone. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bruce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Finds digging in, 3-finger Superbone. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
We need you right here. 1 time.
3-1. Here it comes. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 2 away. Digging in, Darrell Burnham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more. 3-finger Superbone. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is swung on and missed to our quickly. Gavin Cecchini next.
The shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
in the air out to straightaway left. Superbone has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. That's forced to settle for one here in the inning. 11-1 at the end of this one. New York win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Johnny Sutton claims the win out of the pen, his first. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Digging in, three-finger Superbone. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now at the plate, Damian Davies. And their runners at the corners now.
Damian Davies.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Standing in, three-finger Superbone. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now batting, three-finger Superbone, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the runner will score from second. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, three-finger Superbone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Three-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Ramos, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Ready for another chance. Three-finger super bone. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Missed with a slider.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
The 3-0, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 1-2 pitch, and here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little roller toward the hole, reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up.
The final line.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Colby Delgado makes his big league debut right after this. Stepping in for the Braves, three-finger super bone. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack.
Now to the plate, three-finger super bone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. The 2-1. Popped high in the air. Delgado is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Ruff, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Superbone racing back to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make. Ready once again. Three-finger super bowl.
Three-finger super bowl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Pereira's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in once again, Isaiah Leroy. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Franco.
Hit high and deep to left field. Superbone facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air out toward left. Saladino shading to his right, and that's the third out.
Let's go now.
Coming to the plate now, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. 8-1 is the final tonight. Philadelphia used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank.
Batting fourth, left fielder, three-finger super bowl.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Michael Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's when a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it.
Leading off the inning, three-fingered Superbone, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Way outside. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now the Atlanta #4 hitter, three-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. Inciarte over at second. Morant is over at first with one away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid. Move it right here one time,
The
kid.
1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, three-finger Superbone. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Standing in, three-finger Superbone. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now at the plate, three-fingered Superbone. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Marte. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to left is second of the game, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in and looking for more, three-fingered Superbone. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, three-fingered Superbone. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And it's gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit in the air out to left field. Superbone will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies. So here's the cleanup hitter, three-fingered Superbone. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, three-fingered Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Three-finger Superbone will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point.
If it's high, let it fly.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Let's go, kid.
High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, three-finger Superbone.
Three-finger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runner back safely. Superbone is off at first with 2 away. Ripped on the ground to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Softly hit to the left side. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Ball game tonight for the victorious.
Underneath the southern sky. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Isaiah Leroy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over, and that retires the side. Into the box now, 3-finger Superbone. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero? You've been on some good teams.
And the catcher grabs it to retire. Digging in, Colby Delgado, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Hit in the air out toward left. Superbone giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves.
At the plate, 3-finger Superbone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Valaika is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is after it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Leroy is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again. Three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Garcia is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Little tapper down the first baseline. Scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in the game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see.
To make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, three-finger Superbone. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Rupp. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. This is in the air out to left field. Superbone moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, three-finger Superbone. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hard liner to center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Stepping in for the Braves, 3-finger Superbone. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First offering on it. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 52 for him thus far as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. 3-finger Superbone. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Up around the face.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And the 3-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bumgarner.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Superbone has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. 3-finger Superbone will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Yanked on the ground down the line.
Go now, come on now, one time.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. The next to bat for Atlanta, 3-finger Superbone.
3-finger Superbone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Echeverria has it. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that in. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. back now in Northern California.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Braves rode an important 6. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Chris Archer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 0-2 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Superbone ranging back into the bleachers and gone.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping up to the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, 3-finger Superbone. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Echeverria now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home.
Digging in, 3-finger Superbone. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today. Pitchers weren't on.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been this. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, 3-finger Superbone. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone has it in his tracks. 1 down. And here's a look at the hometown. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Hit in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Superbone is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Ready now, Jonah Snyder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonah Snyder.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone.
Left fielder, 3-finger Superbone.
Cueto pauses. Here comes the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Morant on second. Freeman on at first with nobody out. Driven to right field and deep. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here. Digging in, 3-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Snyder is calling for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Evan Longoria.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, not every ball is going to go.
At the plate, 3-finger Superbone. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the left side. There is Crawford. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as this 2-run.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Blair wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ralph Ludwig records the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it. On. Losers sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Milwaukee Brewers.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute.
Into the box now, three-finger Super Bowl, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch
Digging
up.
in for his second at-bat, three-finger Super Bowl. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Ready for another chance. Three-finger super bone.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Superbone is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Riding in once again, Orlando Arcia has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Lifted in the air out to left. Superbone is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in and looking for more. Three-finger Superbone.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so might want to move that.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Three-finger Superbone. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 0-1. This is line to left. Broxton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in once again. Three-finger Superbone. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cairo sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Well,
He blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
To the death of me, I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Leading off for Atlanta, left fielder,
All
three-finger
right, come on now, one
super
time, let it
ball.
fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hit sharply on the ground. Seager is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, three-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready once again, three-finger Superbone. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Puig is on his way home. And he's in safely at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Stepping in for the Braves, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the...
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason. under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The next to bat for Atlanta, three-finger Superbone. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, one time, right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. High pop-up. LeCastro is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Here now the 2-2.
Justin Turner.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, three-finger Superbone. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter. Three-finger Superbone. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Layton has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And there. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager is 0-for-2 thus far in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, three-finger Superbone.
Left fielder, three-finger Superbone.
Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Seager loves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. And now is Yasiel Puig, 0-for-2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, three-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runners on his third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to. There's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go.
Hey, no one better. Touch up right here.
Runner goes for second. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. And their runners at the corners now. Pause, now the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Evan Gattis is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Evan Gattis.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Superbone ranging back, and that one is gone.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with it. Yeah, they need him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
The new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. In now, Alex Verdugo.
Batting second, center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fourth, left fielder, three-finger Superbone.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Camargo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, three-finger Superbone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
One, 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here now the 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's... surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no bid.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, George Carey. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 delivery. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Superbone ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in now, three-finger Superbone. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Superbone moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
That's how quickly things can change in this crate.
So stepping in, George Carey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
George Carey.
Hit in the air out toward left. Superbone moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, three-finger Superbone. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Alex Verdugo.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Superbone. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Three-finger Superbone. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Hey, let her rip one time.
1-1 the count.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
The 1-1. It's back up the middle and into center field. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Seager is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Three-finger super bone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. And definitely worth another.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder.
Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Drive that pitch. Here you go.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Swanson into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready once again. Three-finger super bone.
Three-finger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time for the third out, but it's ready for another chance. Evan Gattis looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone moves over, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning. Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top. Is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The next to bat for Atlanta, three-finger Superbone. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Superbone. a native Floridian. He was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. One down.
Leading off for Atlanta, left fielder, three-finger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Leading off the fourth for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Superbone. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, three-finger Superbone. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. High in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, three-finger Superbone. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah.
Here now is our final line.
A check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A familiar scene. Yet again, this player is sent packing. This player has again been traded from one major league club to another. He's not happy about it. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.